Hello everyone, this is Imran from Gaming Till Disconnected, and today I'll be reviewing the ASUS Strix GeForce GTX 980. Using Nvidia's latest high-end single-core GPU, the ASUS Strix looks to be promising for those in search of top-class desktop performance. We got our hands on one to see how well it copes with intensive gaming, general use and some video editing. As usual, before I go any further, here's the test rig I used to review this card. Alright, moving on. The ASUS Strix comes included with a PCIe power cable, drivers and utility CD, user manual, and 2 sets of stickers to customize the card. As you would expect from a third-party graphics card, the ASUS Strix GTX 980 is pretty large. Given its overall size, it would be a good idea to check that you have enough room in your case before you purchase this. The top shroud of the ASUS Strix GTX 980 is made entirely out of metal, covering the large heatsink and the sides, with a silver ASUS logo at the bottom left-hand corner. It houses 2 fans and has a design that mimics the owl head ASUS feature in the marketing material for the Strix range. The black colour scheme should allow the card to fit into the majority of setups, especially with the red and black stickers. One thing people may be divided on when it comes to the card's appearance is the red sticker found in the centre of the fans. I didn't particularly mind it myself, but it may not be to everyone's taste. Moving to the underside, we find a metal backplate which protects the PCB and also acts as a secondary heatsink to dissipate the heat from the PCB and the GPU. This is actually quite helpful as the fans won't start spinning until the GPU reaches a temperature of 65 degrees. On the I/O side of the card, you'll find 1 DVI port, 1 HDMI port and 3 display ports. By using either the HDMI or the display ports, it's possible to output 4K at a full 60Hz. Unfortunately, we were unable to test this as we don't have a 4K monitor. The ASUS Strix GTX 980 has a very bold claim of being 30% cooler than the Nvidia reference card. In fact, when it is below 65 degrees, by default the card is able to function without the fans spinning. I was surprised to find that when I was playing Bioshock Infinite, the fans weren't spinning at all. If however this is unsettling for you, it's possible to turn the fans on by using GPU tweak, but more on this later. After running some diagnostics, I was curious to see what speed the fan was running at under the default configuration. I found that when the GPU temperature reached 65 degrees, the fans would be spinning at 44%, which was still pretty quiet. The only time the fans became noticeably audible was when I manually pushed the speeds up to 70%. Although they don't look like anything particularly special, the 2 9.5cm fans definitely do their job. They're assisted by the heat pipes and the large heatsink, which follows the direct CU2 design. When the GPU was idle and the fans weren't spinning, we were getting a GPU temperature of 27 degrees. At 100% GPU load, the temperature rose to 66 degrees, which still isn't bad. Although I found that they kept the GPU cool in their default configuration, it's possible to use the ASUS GPU Tweak software to manually configure the fans. In doing this, you can either set the fans to be constantly spinning at a certain speed, or define your own custom parameters to adjust the speed of the fans based on the GPU temperature. In addition to controlling the speeds of the fans, GPU Tweak also lets you alter the core clock speeds and the memory clock speeds, as well as some power and temperature parameters. There's also a handy option for creating a few custom profiles, allowing you to store convenient settings to go along with the preset gaming and power saving profiles. It should go without saying that the ASUS Strix GTX 980 performs really well with games. Here are the game benchmarks we got when testing the ASUS Strix GTX 980. We were able to play all our benchmark games at the highest settings with no issues. To get these results, we ran each benchmark 5 times per graphic setting and took the average. As I said, there were no issues running any of the games. You can check out these benchmarks as well as a few system benchmarks over at gamingtilldisconnected.com. The link's also in the description and at the end of this video. Those of you who are hoping to play DirectX 12 games when they're released will be happy to know that the ASUS Strix GeForce GTX 980 will support them, as is the case with all the 900 series cards. When testing GPUs, we like to see how they fare with some creative tasks as well as playing games. For this we use Adobe After Effects, Photoshop and Premiere Pro. I tried editing the review for the MSI GS72QE Stealth Pro gaming laptop with the Strix GTX 980 installed, and was very pleased with the overall experience. When it came to Photoshop and Premiere, there was absolutely no issues, and I never felt like the card was holding me back in the slightest. After Effects sometimes had me waiting, but this is something you'd expect with just about any system. The specifications for the GTX 980 may be somewhat overshadowed by the GTX 780 Ti, but the Maxwell architecture allows the GTX 980 to give greater performance with improved efficiency. From an aesthetic standpoint, the ASUS Strix GeForce GTX 980 is a good looking card, and in terms of performance, it definitely shouldn't disappoint anyone. The 0 decibel fan technology is a great concept, although it may seem pointless if the rest of your system isn't similarly quiet. What it should do, however, is prolong the lifespan of your fans. As with other 900 series cards, the ASUS Strix GeForce GTX 980 is incredibly efficient and it offers great performance even at the base factory overclock. Given the price and the performance of this card, it's definitely targeted towards gamers, enthusiasts and early adopters of technology. Due to its fantastic performance, even at the base settings, we're awarding the ASUS Strix GeForce GTX 980 our Gaming Tail Disconnected Powerhouse Award. It's a great looking low temperature and high performance card, which I doubt will disappoint anybody. Well everyone, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video then please give it a like, it really helps us out, and share it with someone if you think they'll find it useful. If you want to stay up to date with the latest reviews, subscribe to us on YouTube, and head over to our Facebook, Twitter and Google Plus pages. We think we've got some fantastic stuff lined up, so you don't want to miss out. To learn more about the ASUS Strix GeForce GTX 980, head over to our written review over on our website, where we go into more detail. Finally, if you're planning to buy this graphics card or anything else off Amazon, it would be great if you could use our Amazon affiliate links found in the description box below. It won't cost you anything extra, but it really helps us out. Once again, thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.